Hey, what's up guys, welcome to this video where we're going to look at the best formation in FIFA 20 for scoring goals and just generally winning matches, which is obviously the most important thing. Now the formation that I have gone with is the 4-3-1-2. Now it's a classic formation heavily used in many FIFAs throughout the years. And this year is no exception, and let me tell you why. But before we do, obviously if you do enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button, and also let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this formation, about formations you're using. Really is interesting to hear what you guys are using, what's working for you. And obviously if you have any questions at all, please ask away, as I'm always happy to answer those for you. So the 4-3-1-2 is the formation that we're going with. And this is the team that we're using. I've done a squad builder on this team, so go check that out if you are interested for further detail on this team. But it really exemplifies this formation. Now obviously we've got a solid goalkeeper, that's your last line of defence. The back four is nice and flat. You know, it doesn't really matter. I haven't got particularly pacey players at the centre back options, but I have done in other squads. So if you can use pacier centre backs, yes, it does help. But it's not too much. It's all about having the four at the back. The wing backs, the full backs, whatever you want to call them, they obviously get forward. They provide a little bit of width for the team, but they also provide cover for these two here. And what's really, really good about the way that this team plays is that it's very, very narrow. And when you add in Matuidi in the midfield, basically your central midfielder to this midfield three, he will provide cover in front of that back four. He will mop up so much possession, it is unreal. He'll make tons of tackles, he'll make really good interceptions, very aggressive with his interceptions, and we'll have a look at the custom tactics and the player instructions on all of these people later, which obviously does play a big part in why this formation is so successful. But FIFA 20 is very difficult to score if players are back in position. If you don't overcommit, it can be very easy to just block shots, soak up possession, and just win the ball back without really having to do too much defending of your own. Obviously, Matuidi does a great job of nicking the ball back, as does Nainggolan and Bonaventura, of course, as well. But mainly Matuidi, mainly the player that you stick in the heart of that midfield three. He's the one who's going to cover the pitch. He's going to run your opponents into your defenders. He's going to nick the ball back himself. And obviously having two good centre backs is key to making some really good tackles as well. But just having people close together, playing narrow, really, really helps. And this team is very narrow. It doesn't have any wingers to it. Doesn't spread things too thin. And when you do win the ball back, you can go from defence to attack so quick. And that is where a really good cam comes into play. Insigne does this perfectly for this team, and you'll see this time and time again when the midfield or the defence win the ball back, and it's literally maybe one or two passes straight forward into the halfway line where the cam can get it, and he can either run it or he can play it off one of the strikers. Lovely give and goes, and then the chances really do flow, and you will score so many goals with this team, because the easiest way to score is, you know, the same way is inverting what we're doing in the defence, which is blocking the gaps and just having a lot of numbers back. The easiest way to score is to create the space, because once you get the space, it's quite easy, but there's a lot of opportunities for your opponents to block shots if they do have a lot of players back. So having this front three really does help, because they can ping the ball off little triangles with each other, draw out defenders, and then create the space for the others to run into, which you'll see with the goals that we're scoring here. And it was just so easy because of that. So if you want a way of scoring goals, literally have those front three very tightly together, ping the balls between each other, and you'll see you'll suck out defenders, you'll create gaps in behind, and then you'll have no problem scoring goals. And that's why this formation is so successful, because it clogs up the space, it doesn't play with any width really at all, it's all down the middle, which helps you to defend, but it also helps you with neat little triangle passes to score goals. Now we'll have a look now at the custom tactics, which will also explain how this works. So defensively, we have press after possession loss, so we want to get after the ball as quickly as possible and provide them with no real space and time on the ball. We're not playing very width in the defence, as you can see there, only with 4 bars. Depth, we've got quite high up, because we do want to really pin them in, which definitely helps. And when you have players like Matuidi and you have some quicker fullbacks, you won't have too much issues for them getting in behind. Offensively, we want a fast build up. We want to move the ball quickly. We're not playing with wingers, so we need to move the ball. We need a lot of movement around. That really helps that front three work very well indeed. Again, width not very wide at all. Players in the box though really high there. As you can see, they're only leaving 2 spaces that we're not taking advantage of. Means that you will have players to ping the ball off, and it works incredibly well. And then corners and free kicks doesn't matter too much, but I have increased it on the corners. Okay, so now if we go to the instructions, you will see on the 2 strikers we have stay central and get in behind. On the Cam Insigne, we have stay forward, as that's important. You do need him to be in the position to play those triangle passes. And then on Matuidi, this is quite important. We have stay back while attacking, and we have cover centre and aggressive interceptions, because that guy is really going to play the pivotal role in getting your ball back and clogging up the spaces. Nothing on anyone else. So that really is the formation. That is the team, the way that it operates, the instructions on the players, and you've seen within the clips how effective it can be. So hopefully it will help you guys to both defend and attack and win lots of games. Let me know how it does for you in the comments below. Let me know if you find something else that's working really well for you, because I'm always interested to hear how it's going for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.